everybody, it's Denise at the Persnickety Bride, and
Nina.
that's right, and we're drinking our healthy Celsius drink in champagne glasses. And why are we doing that? Well, because we're going to talk about mikado. Mikado.
A very dignified, a classy, a simple.
Okay, so we're talking about mikado, all right? So mikado is this fabulous fabric, okay? It comes in moms, of course, it comes in brides, and these are all like a poly blended mikado. They're come in a wide variety of colors, as you can see, and they make for great mom's dresses, and I'll tell you why. Because if there is ever a fabric that holds you in, mikado does that. So there are a lot of women that really like that structure and feel of mikado because it is very structured on the body, okay? And of course, if you're wearing a little spanky poo underneath of it, it will, of course, firm up, love up, and everything stays where it's supposed to. That's the one thing about mikado, and it's a very classic material. We see it in bridal, and we see it in moms. And now here we've got a variety of different colors and a variety of different styles too. This one's like an off the one shoulder. This one is an off the shoulder with flowers. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop them all down. There you go. This one is one that, this is a very popular one. Looks great on tall women, by the way. This is a really beautiful. And then if you're a little bit more petite, you like make it shorter up here. This one is a teal. We've done very nicely with this one. It has buttons down the back. And this cut is really attractive. Like it really shows off the body really nicely, especially if you're a little bit more on the thinner side. It's a really good look. This one's fun. This one has like well, you can see on the edges like they laser burn the flowers, so it gives a little texture to that. And then again, this is a bodice that is very well structured with some boning. This is very popular. We've used this with the horsehair many times, and if you have good bust, waist, and hip measurements, this is a really great dress. If you are very different in terms of bust, waist, hip, we really don't recommend it. And one of the reasons is because the people that do this, in other words, the alteration people, really hate working with the horsehair. It becomes an expensive proposition to go and do the alterations on it. So, but if you are, standard size bust, waist, hip, it's a much easier, product to work with. But again, we always try to let our moms know that if it's going to be if you're really, not shaped this, correctly, proportionately, that's something that we do stay away from, because we know that the alteration people hate working with that, because there's a lot to do with taking in the horsehair. Other than that, these are really beautiful and they're economical. They're not overly expensive, but they're just really clean, classic. It's a beautiful look, especially for somebody who's looking for something that doesn't have a lot of zhuzh on it,
And especially for something that's formal, semi-formal, like these materials just look really rich and very elegant settings.
Absolutely.
And it's
really
an easy thing.
Easy, they photograph well.
Right?
This is fabulous. So these are mikado, and we are talking about fabrics, but we're talking about one of our mom's vendors, and that is John Paul Ataker. So John Paul is a very lovely product. It's all, the fabrics are absolutely gorgeous. Is the only way to describe them. Much of them are silk. They are made in Turkey. They are not China made. They are made in Turkey. And they have a factory over there. And a lot of these are just really beautiful fabrics. Is the only way that I could describe it. They don't have beadwork. Theirs is all about the fabric. So, and speaking about all about the fabrics, what we have with John Paul is a plethora a plethora of colors, okay, and fabrics. So if you're somebody who kind of likes to design their own living room, then you may really like designing your own dress and picking the fabric for it. They are more expensive. No lie, kiddos, okay? So we're like talking, you know, $1,500 and up from there, okay? But the fabrics are just absolutely beautiful. They lay gorgeous on the body. We do, you know, different types of customizations for them, but I'm going to let Nina talk about them because they're just amazing.
They are. I mean, I think what I love about the dresses is that the silhouettes really can fit any frame. Like we have a beautiful A-line where it's nice and tight with the flowing skirt, right? Easy and breezy if you're getting married and want something that's a little bit of a cooler month, right? You want something that's a little bit less form-fitting, but he also has strapless with things like ruching to really accentuate the body. So you hit every type of woman, right? This beautiful neck shoulder. And then the creativity, right? Like I know everyone isn't really into too many metallics, right? If you don't want metallic, he has satin, he has,
he's got tons of different types of fabrics. So, and also matches. So like, for instance, with this particular dress, we've done this with sleeves, we've done them with straps, we've done them with jackets. So there's a lot of, there's a lot that goes into it in terms of how we work with our moms about making these dresses. Especially if you are, you know, tall or you need more length or you're short and we need to measure you. There's a lot more customization in this. I mean, of course, with any type of customization, it costs more. But, you know, again, that's how we work with them, and, you know, they're pretty accommodating, and the dresses do come in rather beautiful. I mean, they're really, really pretty, and the fabrics are very different. But again, it is a budget issue. If this is not where your budget lies, then we completely understand it, and then we have a lot of other different dresses. But these are very special, very customizable, and the interior fabrics are just absolutely, it's all silk. I mean, everybody just loves putting these on because they're very special. I mean, I don't know how to describe them. I mean, we just had this one made in a beautiful, like, floral pink. That's the nice thing, is to be able to take a fabric and be able to show it on a different dress and be able to show how it would look, and then suddenly the dress transforms. And when the mom gets it in, I remember when the mom came in, she looked spectacular, and she like literally almost cried at how beautiful the dress was. So that's what's really important to us, and that's what, you know, that's where our expertise lies. All right, so we are now talking about A-lines, okay? We've had a lot of moms coming in asking for A-lines lately. So we have got A-lines. So we have patterned A-lines. We have solid A-lines. Now this one, although it's a beautiful color, they've actually done these in this whole silhouette that has an over-the-shoulder kind of thing. In jacquards, they've done it with different kinds of diamond elements on it. This comes in a bunch of different colors, like a bunch.
Royals, springs, pastels, it really does have options.
It has a lot of options. These are becoming more and more popular. Of course, all the floral jacquards are really pretty. This one over here, I love this one. I need a chocolate mama to come in here. Is that not gorgeous? I love this dress. I think it's so super hot.
I love it, and honestly, it's really lightweight.
It is really super lightweight, so I love that little brown and gold. I think that would look great on somebody with olive skin. It would look really hot on. It's really pretty. And then this one, forget about it. Like, we've done this in a gazillion colors. This is such a great dress because this also does the arm coverage thing for the curvy girl moms. And it's just clean, classic. Again, we were talking about mikado. This is a stretch mikado. Like, this stretches like no tomorrow. So this is a great dress. She's not expensive. She's just really elegant looking. Beautiful with a necklace, beautiful with earrings. I mean, she's a great one. We are talking about lace, baby. We're talking about lace, baby. We're talking about you and me. We're talking about lace. Okay, So we're talking about lace today, and brides are constantly talking about lace. Lace is one of the biggest things that's going on right now, but we also have some really beautiful lace dresses for moms, okay? So we're gonna make this really quick. This one's a little A-line with sparkle, and she's got some off-the-shoulder sleeves. This one has off-the-shoulder sleeves with some little adorable sleeves that you can add onto it. This one is a fitted dress with some sparkle. This has been very popular, by the way. This is a really good dress, comes in a bunch of different colors. This one has been a brainiac for years, okay? I love this dress. This is just clean, beautiful lace with a beautiful ruffle top. It comes in a gazillion different colors again and is so classically beautiful. Okay, so we're talking about curvy girls. In real terms, mamas, curvy mamas, okay? So we do carry a number of plus size dresses for moms, and I know that moms come in just like brides do and say, I have to lose weight before the wedding, I have to lose weight before the wedding. We hear this all the time, we understand it. We send moms to a lot of different places that have great support wear, that way that they're buying the right undergarments for their dresses. But I'm going to go over a couple of the dresses that we do have here. This is just a small amount of dresses that we have in plus size. So plus size usually starts at around 18, 20, depending on the manufacturer. This one is actually a short version of a dress that comes up to 26W, which is where, if you're wider in your tummy, which a lot of women, postmenopausal women, they end up getting a little bit of a tum-tum, and their tummy's a little bit wider. There are W's, so you'll see that it goes up to 16, then 16W, and then up from there. So this is a short version. We have this in a number of different colors in long versions, okay? I don't even know if they're making this one anymore, but this is like a 22W, so therefore there is more given in the waist area than will be on a normal, let's say 22, okay? But we do have this in long version with sleeves, because usually a lot of times women that are a little bit heavier do want to have some arm coverage, okay? So either they'll do like a sleeve, or they'll do a swag sleeve to cover their arms a little bit, or use a shawl, etc. I'm going to put this to the side, but this is really pretty, and it does come in a number of different colors in long version. It also comes in a off-the-shoulder without sleeves, so it does come in different sizes. So I'm going to put this to the side. And then Nina, let's talk about some of the other ones here, because you work a lot with moms just like I do, and we're always looking to see what's going to do the best in making them feel beautiful and gorgeous.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a bunch of different fabrics, which I think is also kind of relieving when these moms come in with a little bit of apprehension. We're not just going to stick you in one version of one thing. We have lace, you've got a mikado here, you've got a little bit of crepe back here. So everything is really to whatever is your liking to make you comfortable. I think here with the nice Gianfranco is great with fabrics. This is an incredible stretchy gold metallic. We have a nice ruching here. We're big on ruching, right? Especially for those wider mamas,
right? Into the tummy.
Yeah, exactly. And even into the waist, just making sure that you, when you look back on these pictures, feel confident and beautiful. Again, with a gorgeous sleeve that you could customize, right? If you needed to take it up a little bit, make sure that it's comfortable to hide those problem areas if that's something that you're concerned with. But it's still gorgeous and rich. We're still gonna make you feel.
That's a beautiful fit on.
Right?
People flip out over the way that body line looks so good. And there are a lot of dresses that we do have upstairs that has ruching in all the right places, so that when you do put it on, it's a dress camouflage. Let's call a spade, and we all need it a little bit, believe me. This one we've done a number of times in plus, and it's a really beautiful dress as well. This has got a little off-the-shoulder sleeve, and if you have to, if you're short, you can always take a little bit more fabric off of that, and your seamstress can add a little bit more on down to your arm up there. So this is a good one. This has been a terrific one, again, for moms that have equal bust, waist, hip. This is another very good one. This one, I don't even know what size it is. It's probably either a 20 or a
20?
Is it a 24? It's a 24. So, I mean, it comes up in some larger sizes. Again, you want to have equal bust and, waist hip for this one because of the horsehair. But that's, again, neither here nor there, but that's what we do suggest on something like this. So, again, there's coverage. There's a flap over here, which, of course, it eliminates that tummy situation. A lot of women do like, and we're not going to say that we don't like it, but this is very appropriate too for a mom that wants something a little bit more flowy. And let's face facts. If you're wanting to conceal, like let's say if your legs are a little bit heavier or your hips are a little bit heavier, sometimes like this is a little bit more of a high-waisted up near the bust. So it does cover quite a bit, and it does come with sleeves. And I also look for this a lot when I'm buying dresses to see where the backs are on a lot of these, because women are very conscious of what their backs are going to look like, so they do want to have some coverage further up on their back. So this is a good one, especially it's light, it's very comfortable as a chiffon. So really nice. We do this we'll do this of course in a smaller size too, but we do carry larger sizes so that way moms can feel it out. This one now is coming in a teal, and she's really, really beautiful. She doesn't come in the red anymore, although we still have her here. And she does have sleeves. Yeah, so
she also has a little shawl.
She probably has a shawl, but she does come in a really beautiful, rich teal, and this is a really good looking dress on the body. Very, very pretty. And then let's see this one. This is another, we've done so well over the years with this dress. I can't even begin to describe it. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I know we talked about it during crepe, but this is one of these dresses that really does feel good and is very flattering. They have a number of different dresses like this in various crepe styles. This is a Tarani, but it does come in a lot of different colors, and there is beadwork, etc. They do come in black as well. Some women, they lean in towards navy, they lean in towards the hunter greens and the darker colors because, of course, they're more slenderizing. And we recognize that. It's not everybody that's going to be wearing really light colors because they want to feel elegant, but they also, want to conceal, the parts that they're not exactly happy with. We're all, and nobody doesn't like a little black dress. Let's call a spade a spade.
In my closet.
But exactly, unless you are living in a closet. But anyway, so that's the story here. So we do have a number of mom's dresses that are like 22s, 24s, 18s, 20s. So we have a little bit of everything here. Of course, if you're smaller than that, we will flip the hell out of you so that we can put you in those dresses as well, because of course they come in all various sizes. But we do have very elegant gowns for the curvy girl and plus size mom. So if you want to check us out, make an appointment at www.thepersnicketybride.com or call us at 203-426-2598. Do not be afraid. Understand that we understand our job, and our job is to make you look absolutely fabulous. So have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.